What is going on, everyone? My name's Boit, and I'm back with some more Age of Mythology. The Titans action spawning in the green color in the center top of the map, playing as Hades. His name is Domantus. Domantus the Great, Domantus the Wise, Domantus the Granary. His partners today in the yellow color playing as Loki. His name is Matreus. And finally, rounding out this team in the purple color playing as Zeus. His name is I Kill You Die. He tells you exactly his plan, and he's going to try and stick to that this game. We do have UCA Lizards here. This is that team. Their opponents today, as I just spoiled, is the team CUD, Team CUD. Something to do with Discord. I can't remember exactly what the clan stands for, but we've got CUD here. Spawning in the blue color playing as Kronos. His name is Tunison. Then in the light blue color, sky blue color playing as Poseidon. His name is Mosca. And finally, rounding out this team in the red color playing as Loki is Ninhyo. So a little bit of differences here in this game. We've got the Poseidon player here from Moscow. I actually really like the idea of throwing in a ceasefire user in a team game on this map, either Zeus or Poseidon here. I think it's a really, really good idea. We do see that I Kill You Die has also done this. The reasons for this is that it kind of slows the Loki down, as there's always going to be a Loki on this map because he is so absurdly strong on this map in terms of doing things on the land. And generally speaking, the plan in the team game, when you've got a really high level team, is if you've got a Loki on your team, you want to double dock the Loki side. So the middle player comes to whichever side the Loki is on, and the Loki goes to the back. Normally, the Loki goes to the back. We are seeing a little bit different here from Ninhyo, and the other player goes to the front. Anyways, back to what we were talking about. We do have the interesting differences in this composition that these teams have picked is that we've got the Kronos Poseidon and the Zeus Hades. So a very, very different composition here. We'll see how it's going to look. Sometimes Kronos can absolutely overwhelm someone on water, and it can be really, really tough to win these situations with Greek or with anything on this map. So with I Kill You Die picking his Zeus here and having a match up against Tunison's Kronos, we'll see how he's going to go, but things can be really, really difficult here for the Greek players if the Kronos player's got any idea of what he's doing, because the Kronos has got several different options here in this matchup, and I think the most scary one is when the Kronos player decides to get an early heroic age in and completely clean the water, because you get the answer to the Skylar with Curse, and then you get all of the Nereids that come out to help you out with Kronos as well to deal with those. So there's no advantage on the water here for the Greek player, so things might be a little bit strange going forward here on the top side of the map. However, on the bottom side of the map, that's where the questions start to lie. With Loki as Matreus here, he's going to have to boom. He's going to try and get as many fishing ships out as possible, try and advance as fast as he can while getting those fishing ships out. And then the question comes, do you defend a little bit on water, or do you just go full land send, as we're going to be seeing that temple getting dropped right here, right next to the Thetis of Fenrir. Very rarely do we see relics getting picked up on water maps for whichever reason. It just seems to be the meta in some way. It's just not worth it to spend the time picking up most of the relics, but I mean, sometimes there's a good relic on the map, like you see Ship of the Fingernails here. It's not a bad relic to pick up. I've also got over here on this side, if I can rotate my camera, the Flagstone of Buhan. That's going to be cheaper walls, not a bad relic. System of Bast, not a bad relic with a cheaper villager cost. Pelt of Argus with the extra line of sight. Lots of decent relics there, so we're starting to see everyone advancing to the next age. Matreus going a little bit later than his counterpart Ninhyo over here, who's decided to go through 4 SETI a little bit faster. He's got himself how many fishing ship? He's got a decent amount here at 10. Normally you want to be up to like 12 or 15 if you're playing for the land situation. So he might be going water a little bit. As you can see, Matreus still building his fishing ship. He's advancing through 4 SETI himself. So no surprises there, and he's going to be starting to spam those Herser out, and he is actually going to be picking up this relic over here, the Ship of Fingernails, so he's going to have a ton of food coming his way in this game. Meanwhile, we do see the Tunison going for the early attack over here. The Promethean has actually missed this dock for the time being, as we see Sentinels getting dropped here by Demantis, so it looks like I Kill You Die is going to be in a very, very difficult time here. He's only got, well, he's got one dock up over here. He's got one dock up over here. He's lost a villager on that location, but only having two docks up on a map like Anatolia can be very, very difficult. And he is, did he go through Cease? Did he go through Hermes here? I Kill You Die went through Athena, so he didn't actually go through Hermes. Very surprised to see that here, as this dock may be falling very, very shortly, though a trireme will come out, and that's going to make it a little bit more challenging for Tunison to win this location over here. But we are seeing the Minotaur coming in as the Promethean is simply just walking around. We do see the Jason moving in onto this location, as Tunison has got a couple of options here. You can ignore the trireme for a little bit, try and take down the human units on the land, or just retreat a little bit here, as this stock has got 300 HP remaining, and it looks like it may simply just survive here, as the Promethean offspring going after this villager. Getting another villager kill will be very, very big here, as Tunison can't push in just yet, and it looks to me as if this dock, oh, it's getting closer and closer to falling. I Kill You Die not utilizing his ships here to defend this one. 65 HP, 50 HP, going closer and closer to falling. 30 HP, 20 HP, 5 heads down, the dock's down, but this villager has managed to get this dock up for the time being. There a little bit of miss micro there from Tunison to allow that, but as this is all going on, we are seeing the triremes pushing forward, or pushing back I should say, for Moscow. The general idea here on maps like Anatolia is that you just want to defend. Don't push. If you push, you lose, generally speaking, as we see the Herso moving in onto this position. Matris has got tons of Herso here, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know where Ninjo's units are, but he is incredibly far forward, and he's trying to pump out, throwing Axeman and Herso at the same time. That's not 100% what you really want to be doing here, as Matrius moves forward, picks off another Herso, going to start taking down these longhouses over here, as more longhouses coming up. Ninjo might need to retreat back home here, as Demant is just playing it nice and safe. Over here, we are seeing that Tunison is flooding through here, but it seems to me that I Kill You Die has worked out this defense nice enough. He does have a lot of idle fishing ships over here, and it looks like that in second deconstruction has come up, as I Kill You Die has got a lot of Bareems he has to deal with. This is going to be really where everything is decided in this matchup. Will the Kronos be enough? We do see the Restoration getting dropped down by I Kill You Die. He's a little bit scared, but Matrius is absolutely gigantic here. The Troll helping out a ton here as well, getting some big damage done onto throwing Axeman in the back, but with Ninjo losing yet another longhouse. He's getting his longhouses up in his base, but again, he's not making them safe. He's going to be in a very, very difficult position, as Matrius is just booming ahead. You can move over here already and check out. He's got himself Persine. He's got the food income coming out the wazoo here. That's a technical term if you guys are unaware of it. As houses falling, long houses falling, Hall of Thanes now on the way for Matrius. Oh, sorry, not for Matrius. I reckon Matrius has already got his Hall of... No, he doesn't. No Hall of Thanes. 4.62 speed here for Matrius, but Hall of Thanes is on the way for Ninjo, as now it's just coming in for Matrius. The spy is on Matrius's army here, but Matrius has got so many units that I don't think it matters. He's going to throw his armory up, and he's going to be heading to the next age incredibly fast. Do have to remember that there is a ceasefire here for Team CUD, so an early flaming weapons is not going to be able to help out too much. Now, the other option here for Loki on this map is actually to go through Njord. You get access to the Kraken, you get access to Walking Woods, so you can really clean up a location very easily, but we are seeing Brug is the god of choice. But beyond all that, you can always just go Flaming Weapons Fimbulwinter here when there's a ceasefire on the field. So if you go Flaming Weapons Fimbulwinter, you get about 30 seconds-ish of Flaming Weapons before the ceasefire can come in, and that's normally enough time to get some serious damage done, as Matrius is now sending some Herso one way over here to deal with the Theseus and everything else, as we do see that Restoration getting dropped over here. Moscow has to retreat back, as the Herso pushing in onto this position, going to be looking for some villager kills. The Herso have been spotted with that spy, but Moscow not making any reactions just yet. Going to be retreating his wood villagers over here. The gold villagers need to pull back. There is a brutal potential for a ghost building here as Matrius moves through. We are seeing these heroes, or myth units I should say, getting sniped down now by Ninjo. Nice play by Ninjo here to pick off those ones, as Matrius is saying, look, my main man, I Kill You Die, he needs a little bit of relief here. And Mattrius is saying, I can come over and I can just take the town center down. He can literally just take the town center down. One thing I would have liked to see from Mattrius here is a temple on this position. And then Battle Ball, the free Battle Ball streaming in onto this town center to easily take that down, as Ninho is way, way out of position. Only 9 Hersa going to be moving over here to help out. This is 15 Hersa over here. So the town center will pick off a villager or 2. Oh, sorry, a Hersa or 2, I should say. But the town center is gone right now. And I Kill You Die is taking this opportunity now to push forward, as Tunison is in a world of pain. Not only that, we're also seeing I Kill You Die pushing forward with his Odysseus and his Jason, as the town center is just about down. And that's a forced ceasefire there. Good ceasefire, but this means that Flaming Weapons is back on the table for Mattrius, and he is huge here, ladies and gentlemen. Does he have a market down just yet? I don't see the market. Is he making Battle Ball? He's not making Battle Ball. Where could he? There's the market coming up now for Mattrius. So he is going to be heading to the Mythic Age incredibly fast here, as Ninho is still very, very far away from advancing. I'm not sure exactly what's happened with his fishing economy. If you take a look here, he does have Persine, so he should be getting that income very, very quickly here. But it seems like he's lost some fishing ships, as Team CUD did put their Loki on the front, which is definitely not what you want to be doing. And while this is all going on, it also looks like Moscow has lost a ton of archer ships, as Demantis is winning that side over here. Things looking very, very dire for Team CUD in this game, as the Hersa moving back over onto this location can grab this town center if they so choose. If we take a quick look at Mattrius's economy here, he is going up through hell right now. Tons of resources in the bank. As hell is on the way, not choosing to go through Fimbulwinter. A little bit surprising, though. He is against the Loki player, so that Nidhogg is going to have a little bit more value in it. But not going through Fimbulwinter, bit surprising. No Yorman Elvis to help out, obviously. Maybe Mattrius feels like he doesn't need to help out on the water, as Demantis is winning quite heavily here. But Fimbulwinter is also very, very strong at this point in the game, as the town center still sitting very low on the HP. You could actually probably just send the Minotaur in here to clean this town center up. I'm fairly sure that Minotaur would kill the town center at this point, as the Murmillo does get bashed away there by the Minutes. Wait, what am I saying? This Minotaur bashes the Murmillo away? Well, I don't know what I'm saying. Anyways, we've got I Kill You Die still trying to push through here against the Barim. He doesn't actually have any upgrades on these Trireme. Neither player do, so this should actually go the wayside of Tunis in this fight, with the help of that dock over there. We'll see how that's actually going to all shape up, as the town center going to get taken over here. CUD getting absolutely shut down by Mattrius's movements in this game, as now Ninho coming in. Ninho actually going up through Bronze Mail right now, which is going to be very, very helpful here. I don't think that Mattrius he has a couple of upgrades, but bronze weapons on the way for Mattrius first. A bit of an interesting decision there. I would actually normally prefer to see bronze mail here in this situation for Mattrius instead of bronze weapons, but he's going to be having the Mythic Age Hersa coming in, so a huge advantage coming in this fight once that Mythic Age does come. Look at the difference now in the Hersa. 169 HP versus 100... Wait, what is it? 169 versus 182 HP here, plus the 11.2 damage here, as the Nidhogg going to be jumping down onto this location. Hippolyta already taking this fight, as Flaming Weapons gets dropped here by Mattrius. Ninho also dropping that one, maybe a little bit too late here from Ninho. He's got no units left, as the Townsend are trying to come up here for Moscow. The Chiron coming in for Demantis, as well as Demantis has cleaned up all the fishing ships on the bottom of the map. There's no fishing economy left for Ninho and Moscow in this game, as Apollo's coming now through for I Kill You Die. Aphrodite on the way, or already through, I should say, for Moscow, but he's still making those Hippocon when he needs to be making Hypaspists. I would assume he doesn't have those coming through just yet, but we'll see if CUD can find a way through here. But Mattrius is just so far in front. Not only that, Mattrius has grabbed the Ford Town Center, which means he's got control of all the gold mines on this location. And at this point in the game, you're looking at about 12 to 13 minutes is when the gold mines expire. The villagers need to move forward, and the chaos really starts to ensue. As, I mean, you just come over here and start taking this down, and it's game over. You got the Nidhogg to fly around, prevent gold mines, and all of that other good stuff there. As the Fire Giants popping through here, those throwing axemen are worth nothing now in this game. We see Curse getting dropped onto this location as Atlanta's going to try and come in here, take these Fire Giants out, take out the Myth units, but the Town Center on the way for Matrius. He's taking all the forward Town Centers. He's taking this back Town Center with one Ulfsark, starting his trade route super early. I love that play when you go for fast Mythics. Instead of like spamming Town Centers, you just start your trade route really early, especially in team games. It's what makes like the one Town Center play so absurdly strong is early trade routes, because a trade route is effectively the same as a Town Center in terms of your bonus of economy, but it costs half as much. At least to start it up. I mean, obviously the caravans cost double the resources, but it costs half as much to start it up. And then you get a little bit of equality by the time you've actually gotten to like 10-ish caravans versus how much you would have spent on the villages. Anyways, neither here nor there. Beautiful play by Matrius. He is absolutely huge now in this game. We're still seeing the Tunison is roughly equal with I Kill You Die on the water. Still no upgrades for those Bareems or Triremes here as the units moving forward here. Tunison may be able to start doing the crazy building shenanigans that are so absurdly strong. Like if Cronus drops a palace here, time shifts it onto the trade route. Situations in the back can be so annoying to deal with. Incredibly strong as well as not just annoying. As the Herso pushing in onto this location, so many Myth units now for Matrius, as the Mountain Giant helping out as well, taking down towers. There is a Frost Giant now for Ninho. That's going to be a big help. We can utilize that one nicely. Hephaestus on the way for I Kill You Die at this point. Granite Blood also coming through for Matrius as well. That's going to push those Fire Giants up to 800 HP, making them incredibly difficult to deal with here. As the Herso are going to clean up this Frost Giant over here, and this Town Center is not long for this world, but Demantis is also pushing through the middle here, as Mosca is not going to be able to defend against that anytime, so he's going to be in a very difficult time here, as well as Matrius is completely cleaning this up. So the game all comes down to Tunison at this point. Can Tunison make something happen, maybe with some vortexes or something like that here, as the units pushing through, killing off the villagers, killing off everything over here. We see the villagers over here getting cleaned up, as Ninho's not being allowed to gather any resources in this game, retreating into the Town Center. This Nidhogg can also move over here and start taking down their villages, as well as Tunison decides he is not far enough ahead in this game to carry his team through in this game, as Matrius has just completely wiped out Ninho from the map. Too strong. Loki is always going to be that god on this map that can just do everything here, and Matrius shows exactly why that's the case. Now, I do wonder, like we're kind of saying, the top players are kind of saying, as we see more and more of this Anatolia shenanigery coming through, that Loki is just absolutely busted on this map, insofar as this style of play that Matrius is showing, which is a big fish boom. We'll just talk through it. A big fish boom here. How many fishing ships do you actually have? You get roughly 15 fishing ships in the 2v2 side on Anatolia, a player. Roughly 15, maybe 15 and 12, whatever it is. But you get roughly that. And then he just ignores water completely and rushes Mythic Age. Full Herser in the Classical Age, rushes Mythic Age. That's the strategy. There's nothing more to it than that. If that is the strategy, then, and that's the meta, then players need to be thinking and teams need to be thinking, if that is what people are doing, what counters that? Is there a counter to that strategy? And I think there is. I'm going to say there are really, really strong ideas with like a Hades Zeus composition, where instead of having a Loki, you have the Zeus, and the Hades player goes for like a normal semi-fast heroic. The Zeus player defends with hoplites, and then you underworld the Loki player from the Hades perspective. So the Hades player would go for like a semi-fast heroic through Apollo, would be able to underworld the Zeus player who's playing defensive into the Loki player's base, and then the Loki player loses all their town centers before they even thought about the heroic age. So they're stuck in the classical age, and then you can find some advantages that way. So there are some options here that you can try if you don't want to go the Loki route. So got to have a think about that if you want to go a different way apart from the meta. But an incredibly well played game here by UCA. Lizards And if you guys enjoy this game, please consider hitting the follow on the Twitch. If you're on the YouTubes, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next game.